Keen eyes might have noticed that I made a slight error in the last episode when I actually had the ocean-based zone background during a Toy Kingdom episode. And yes, even Sonic is kind of, well, bothered by it. Nobody is not even moving to move. And Tails, you were supposed to fly up here. Ugh. Okay, for context, off screen I was actually setting up for the stream for the video, and Tails was just literally coming up and down by flying, and he hasn't appeared yet. So yeah, that plan went off the railings, unfortunately. Anyways, I'm actually gonna fly for a bit because if I come up here and then use the Tails action up here, boom. If you're wondering where this led beforehand, that actually was where I would have left off if I were to have gone to the boss area. But we're just gonna click out Chao and say instead, hello guys, what is up? I am the F121 and welcome to episode 8 of my playthrough of Sonic Advance 3 for the Game Boy Advance. And Tails, you were too late! Last episode, we started out Toy Kingdom and then pretty much explored much of it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've recorded this game, so apologies if I forgot what happened last episode. All I remembered is that we used Sonic and Knuckles pretty efficiently, to say the least. In this episode, I'm back with the combination of Sonic and Tails, the Primo combination, as we finish up Toy Kingdom. If you guys are hyped for more Sonic Advance 3 on the channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content if you're new, and ring that bell to get notified anytime I upload on the channel. Last episode, the card, top right. Anyways, 3 Chao left. Let's head over to Act 3 and see where they are. Right out the gate, we have an absolute ripper of a song. I really kind of enjoy this remix. And right here, you want to bump up yourselves up here to find the first of the 3 Chao. Yeah, pretty sneaky they're located here of all places. Gonna jump over there because I don't want to get bumped again by that enemy. And this is a pretty fun zone to say the least. I really love this. Different ways you can tackle this zone. And the music really complements the atmosphere pretty well, honestly. I really enjoy this area quite a bit. Let's go to the right side here, because I can showcase a bit more platforms on the right side. Usually we'll go to the left, but you can take this zone anyhow you want, anywhere you want. I really enjoy this area a lot. Careful. And I'm actually going to showcase. Ta-da! You can see this enemy trying to suck up the rings after I got hit. So there's a nice showcase of that enemy in action. Oh. Got 2 rackets. You're going to take the middle one and bump your way up here. Careful this spike. There are a lot of those spike platforms right there, so be careful. Right here, I want to ride this platform because... Oh. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Now I look up. Hello. Our second Chao of the act. And right here, here's a sneaky thing. We have 2 bumpers. One takes you not that high. If you jump over the other one, however, more platform. We're gonna jump up here though, and take this spring up to the side, and hello, our final Chao of the zone. Excuse me. Now I just need to find a special key. Oh boy. Let me go backwards, see if I can find any. There's supposed to be one above those rings that you saw right there. How much out of bet? Any down here? Oh, thanks, Tails. Oh, this is just a roundabout, so basically if you want to reset. You might be able to get my, yeah, I might not be able to get my key, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to restart this act afterwards. Anyways, I will have to reset the key, the act, because I'm probably not gonna get the gold medal, if I'm not mistaken. If my memory serves me correctly with the timing that I need. And don't worry, I know I skipped General's fight, but I wanted to at least get through him as quick as possible. Because Whilst you're completing the act with after completing the act, you might notice I started with Sonic. That's because if you start with Sonic, hello, what do we have here? Well, hello, Sonic. Amy, you gonna ask me out? No, I'm on my way to. I knew we were meant to be together. No such thing. Why don't you just admit it? Let's not use the hammer. Dims, you know how to make me laugh at times. But anyways, yeah, we now have Amy in our arsenal. So now we can select Amy as our partner and main character. I'll explain what she does in due time. There are a lot of combinations we get to go through in due time. But for now, let me just get through this whole act and I'll see you guys. Well, there's the key. And you know what? Since we're here, I might as well showcase the other way to do this act. Because we did take the upper path up there. I'm going to showcase if we take the lower path. It's a bit of a shortcut. And another shortcut up and coming right here. Just jump this side and you can go to the left side of the act. And you might notice, voila, we're back to these, well, teeter-totter like obstacles already. Take the upper path right there. The block there now you saw on the left, that's only breakable by a power character, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna take this up here, the upper path. And you might recognize this from Act 2. Oh. And right here, you can already see I'm already this section in less than a minute. So alternate pathways are fun to explore, honestly, in my opinion. And it kind of makes what makes a Sonic Adventure 3 fun, in my opinion. Oh, that was a failed attempt to try to get momentum. And let's just go the normal way. Now that we have the Chao in hand. Oh. That, see, that kind of a level design I don't mind. Anyways, now to show off Gem Roll again. Because as you probably saw from his arsenal, he still has that same attack again, but if I can showcase it off, Gem Rolled. Oh! There we go, there's his next attack. He basically just shoots missiles at us. That's right, that. So, they're quite easy to avoid nonetheless, so you don't have to worry about those. But just remember that they shoot from left to right or right to left, depending on where he's starting from. So there we go, there's his new attack now that you enter here. And even despite taking my time, 1 minute 57 seconds, and also a very bad voice crack. Let's jump up here. And what I want to do next is that even though we have our special key, I want to head back and I want to showcase Knuckles and Sonic for just this while. Because you know how I say Sonic and Tails the Primo combination? Well, I'm going to go from the Primo combination to what my opinion is one of the worst combinations in the game. Knuckles and Sonic. You might be thinking to yourself, oh come on, it's not that... I mean, it's not going to be that bad, right? Fighting buddies. Probably to have the best combination, right? Not at all. You know how Knuckles is meant to glide? Well, if you press the A button twice, he does a headbutt instead, and you probably don't want to associate Knuckles with a headbutt, right? Which is quite weird. So that's why I say he's not that great. If you press B, he has a forward attack, which is not much else, and really, he has no other attacks. Sonic and Knuckles is actually better because Sonic has the Insta Shield. Knuckles, on the other hand, he doesn't float like when he was with Tails. He doesn't glide like usual. He's kind of bad when he's partnered with Sonic, which is kind of a bummer. Oh man, why these combinations make Knuckles and Sonic that bad? Oh well. Anyways, the other reason I want to use Knuckles to Sonic is that I can show off Knuckles in our 4th special stage. Also, Green Emerald, related to the Ultra Emerald. Yeah, you can see why I chose Knuckles for this particular round. And around the game, we're going to see some pretty jerkish combination of enemies and rings locations. Like, look at this. It's like as though the game wants you to be accurate with your jumps. And of course, as I said before, the perspective problem really kicks into effect with some of these special stages, because it can be a little bit tricky to figure out when you need to jump or where you need to be relative to the rings. But again, it really comes with experience, and that's all about trying to collect many special keys, right? Right? Which is the fun thing, right? Okay, yeah, I'll admit it's kind of a bummer that you have to keep collecting special rings if you keep failing them. So that's Knuckles' pose. And one thing I like to point about Knuckles is how he walks. Look at this. It's like as though he's scampering or something like that. For somewhere or something like that. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought I killed all 3 of them. That would be so cool. I actually never got to kill all of those enemies properly. Right here, jumping on these enemies is such a cool thing. Right here, you want to be careful. I got hit. Oh, well. But as you can probably tell, even despite that hit, collecting all 180 rings is not a problem. Collecting 5 rings from those enemies is also a bonus if you can aim to jump on them. Again, perspective thing, but if you're able to pen that perfectly, these special stages are still no... they're pretty much just steak. At least steak, if not a piece of cake. Cool! Yes, Knuckles, hold that Chaos Emerald high. 4 Chaos Emeralds down, 3 to go. But yeah, the special stages are now putting up some fight, finally. There are no slouches anymore. By the way, a bit of a shortcut to get into the boss act. I think if I can... Oh, wait, no. That has to be up there because that's the exit from the boss stage. So how are you going to reach the boss stage without flight? Well, I'm going to hit this button here and completely miss my jump. Jump up to this platform, hit this bumper, and... Rocket. 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 There's our boss act. And as I said before, if you fall down here, that is where you found that hidden Chao in the map. There's also another reason I pick out Knuckles and Sonic. It is because I'm pairing the worst combination in the game to the worst boss in the game. Meet the Egg Jack-in-the-Box. He only has one thing you need to do. Hitting his cockpit. That's it. He has 3 different attacks. One, which was what you just saw there. The other one is a rocket that homes in on you until the very last second. The arrow will point out where he's going to land. And he's still not going to bring the last attack. Meanwhile, as you fight this boss, you can see that he spews out 3 toy soldiers to try and attack you, and they don't spew out rings if you kill those. As you can tell, your partner is actually kind of helpful at times when he, well, hits the cockpit for you. One thing's for certain, do not fall in the pit. And wow, 4 homing rockets in a row, huh? It's kind of crazy. If you follow any time in this boss fight, you basically have to start this fight over again. And you can probably tell, as I get 5 rockets in a row, what is going on. Jammer, are you broken? But as you go through this boss fight, you can see how monotonous it is. It's just us hitting the cockpit and that's it. There's no obstacle along the way besides 6 rockets? Really? Dang. General was having an explosive time today, apparently. Maybe by hitting him twice kind of short-circuited him. I don't know. At 7 rockets! What? Game, are you broken? Dadgummit. Come on. Wow. That's 8 rockets now at this point. I don't know what's wrong with Eggman, but he's apparently wanting Generals to launch stuff all the time. Nah! Okay, I'm happy I have this on video, but at the same time, I'm kind of concerned. Did I break the game? My goodness. Come on. There we go. Wow, he has a ball and chain attack, 2 forms of it, but he never showed it throughout this entire fight. You might be able to make me pay for it later, because I might have to redo the boss fight. Oh my goodness, that was insane. Wow. I can't believe I have that on video. 9 rockets in a row. And I still get the gold medal too. I actually was like 8 seconds away from getting the silver. Ah, absolutely crazy. I can't believe he did that. He was supposed to bring up a ball and chain attack that comes out every now and then. Never mind. That's just insane. Anyways, Twinkle Stone was out next, so we'll tackle the next episode. For now, I'll take some time to recover as I show you guys how to Gotta go fast. Toy Kingdom Act 3 is our first one, and once again, Sonic and Tails is our combination. As you can tell from the second time I did this zone, a lot of shortcuts will mean a very fast act. Act 2 was kind of the lonesome in terms of, well, being fast, because honestly, even for a short act, it was still a little bit hard to even be fast. Right here, Tails actually allows me to skip that. Again, I want to avoid any sloping platform, especially any of those crushing platforms. Right here, I made a slight mistake. I was supposed to fall down here. And right here, I'm going to skip the teeter-totter and avoid all that nonsense. Avoid some of these spike platforms. Again, another skateboard platform that I made a slight mistake on. I'm gonna jump up here, and you might notice that I'm gonna take the second rocket up here. And you saw that on my second run, I did manage to make there in less than a minute. I now make here in less than 50 seconds, so pretty snazzy. I want to hit the first bumper. The second bumper has no meaning to me because that's just for the Chao route. We're coming up here, jump on this and completely miss it, but I get saved by the I get saved by the bumper, so I get that up, do an up partner animation just to recover. Right here, I'm gonna fall down and jump up here to avoid that obstacle, and we're here in less than 70 seconds. And General's Fire was pretty much just a piece of cake. As I said before, just the a tactic of spinning and hitting him is dandy. And right here, you might notice that I'm gonna be past the 90-second mark. Although I would say that this act in less than 90 seconds is very possible. In fact, I think I barely catch it. I remember actually getting hyped on managing in less than 90 seconds. It's not easy, but I managed to pull it off despite a problem with missing the merry-go-round, or the hand merry-go-round, as I'm gonna call it. And now for the boss, and I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy this one because I am not going to enjoy it. Especially when there is absolutely zero strategy for this particular act. Just do any combination and remember, just hit him. It is going to be a little bit tricky once we have Amy, because now we know that Amy as a partner or as a main character does not do a spin jump. He instead just uses hammer and just jumps up vertically and normally. But we're going to be showcasing some other comments. And right here, you can see that's the attack I was talking about, the ball and chain. He's bruised on the ball and chain, he had to jump over. It's kind of easy to jump over, admittedly. And was not supposed to shoot rockets at me 9 times in a row. So apparently I don't even need to do the boss fight again. A very funny thing that this boss fight has is that if you actually were to send Eggman all the way to the left, he does something that you're going to see later, because so I guess it's quite funny. Actually, I probably will showcase that later in the playthrough. But if you send Eggman all the way to the left, he actually basically makes you die immediately by charging left and right with the box to shove anyone down the pit. So that's quite funny. I will be showcasing that in a later episode because I won't be able to showcase it now. And as you can see, as I said before, very monotonous. Honestly, this is all about luck, because you gotta hope that A, he doesn't do that many rockets as you saw, and B, he smooths out more Jack-in-the-Box like General or this ball and chain. The ball and chain is the second longest animation or attack in this boss fight. Actually, kinda. He has 2 different ball and chain actions. One that where he I'll say this. He basically, when he spews up the ball and chain, Eggman then retracts Germo back. There are 2 ways he does it. One is one is where he drags the ball and chain 4 times, then he drags it back to inside the box. The other one, he's just gonna drag it 2 slow times, and that was actually the faster of the 2. But overall, a game of luck. I was able to do this boss fight in less than 2 minutes, but that was just because he did the Jack-in-the-Box 3 times, and then the ball and chain almost every other time, excluding 2 times. And that was, yeah, that was pretty much just a lucky game. As you saw there, 9 rockets in a row, and still my time was 2 minutes, 22 seconds, well below the cutoff point for the gold medal. So even if you don't get good luck, it is still possible to get an easy gold medal, as long as you don't fail. And with that, that's going to be it for today's episode. We have finished Toy Kingdom, and I showcased one of the worst combinations and one of the worst bosses in the game. Next time on Sonic Advance 3, we head into Twinkle Snow, an ice stage, and oh boy, I have a lot of stories to tell you about Twinkle Snow, because boy, as someone who hated water, I was stuck at that stage for a long time. Thank you guys so much for watching. But remember, the adrenaline rush is real. This is the Epidemic from 121 signing out. And I'll catch you guys on episode 9 of my playthrough of Sonic Advance 3. Peace!